Yo, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at all the semiconductors. Alright, we'll take a look at Nvidia, AMD, ARM, Broadcom, Micron, TSM, and Intel. Now, before going further, as always, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. Now, you don't want to miss out this video because there's a lot of important price action that we'll talk about in this video as always. So stick till the very end. All right, let's jump right into it. And Nvidia. Nvidia is what it is doing, right? So if you have seen my video, definitely if you are a member, you are all caught up, not just on semiconductors, but many other stocks as well. If any of those memberships interests you, details are in the description of this video. Just going to put that aside in the beginning. All right, so Nvidia here, as I have said to you guys in my last video, even on the public channel, I did the video here on Nvidia, right? And I mentioned that Nvidia is in the much more of not just a pullback, it's in a much more deeper weakness. And as we continue to stay below these zones, 202 was one of the zones, we will remain in the negative structure. Yes, we did get some bounce, but 202 below, our bias is negative, and structure continued to remain negative, and we are still negative on Nvidia. There is no strength possibility on the multi-day to begin with, as we continue to at this point stay below $200.40. Nvidia at this point is still negative. I know, how can Nvidia go negative when there's so much demand of the chip? Well, it doesn't matter. We follow the price action, and the price action is telling us that Nvidia is right now in the negativeness. So that's your answer. All right, now definitely the blue zone is a very important zone. We want to see it hold. If we don't, then this in the past has been such a strong resistance that breaking it now will really trigger Nvidia again in the longer term weakness. But so far it's holding. We did see buying happen there today also, but then also we are not right now in the strength. So you'll have to wait. If this zone has to hold, you have to let it build some strength above 240 cents, 50 cents area, and then your breakout above 260 cents area, 202 and 60 cents area, sorry, will give you possibly the next momentum on Nvidia to the upside. Otherwise, right now it's in the sideways waiting game for you. AMD, well, in a waiting game in a way that you should not be in a big position anyways on the upside on Nvidia right now is what I mean to say. AMD, guys, AMD, what is it telling us now? In the last few videos, I have been telling you it's not a short, it's not a short, it's just bullish. It can still blow up your account if you try to short it, and we have been getting that upside. But as per my last video, I mentioned that as if on Monday, that is today is Monday, right? Yes, it is. So if we anyhow close a day below $349 area, and there's also a significant level now there, right? Marked by my tools all automatically for you in real time. If you need access to my tools, details you'll find in the description of this video. 353, and there's a significant level now, but also 349 was the zone to go in with today. As if we lose that on the multi-day, that will trigger weakness for this week on AMD. Technically, your bias right now on AMD, at least for a few days, technically, if it stay below 350 area, 349 to 350 area, technically AMD can cool off and continue to cool off again. There is, well, as if it can break out above again 350 and 351, then yeah, we are back again to the upside. But that's the whole point. You have to trade the structure, and that's pretty much your stop loss has to be up there if you're taking a short on the multi-day side. But the point is that below 350 zone, AMD structure will remain negative and the bias becomes negative, at least for multi-day. I won't give it like overall bearish right now. It still has a room to just go in the distribution phase here, but it's a little bit of a multi-day weakness is expected right now as we continue to stay below $350. That's AMD. Let's get to ARM. ARM is also in the same scenario like AMD. We definitely are not overall bearish, but we are definitely in the pullback, and that pullback is still in the multi-day weakness. Let's get to the hourly interval. So bouncing between two significant levels, that's okay. That's okay. But the point is that ARM is still in the weakness. We got a bounce, multiple rejections from three days at the significant level above. So definitely that's your sign. If it's not holding and you have a position in arm, you gotta start sizing down. At this point, for right now, multi-day, we may linger in the weakness unless we break above 207 and 50 cents area. If we can break out above it, 207 and 50-60 cents tomorrow, definitely strength can build up on this thing to the upside. Below that, the bias remains negative. And then definitely we are approaching the zone 194.20. Losing that, if we lose it, we can get to 181. All right, so at this point, if you have a position in arm and if you are a member on my Patreon, this has been our pick, right? You can see some zones are already highlighted also, and because I have been telling my members all the bullish plays, right? So definitely though, at this point you gotta consider sizing down the position. I don't have any position in arm at this point, just so you know. So, but anyways, Broadcom is still bullish, my friends. All right, Broadcom is still bullish. Technically the zone is 406. Above that, structure continues to remain bullish, and we will be bullish. And yeah, we are bullish still on Broadcom. If we lose 406 to 404, again, some leg lower weakness is expected. So far so good. Definitely this is also a little bit turning into pullback with a comeback, right? But then we are a little bit struggling in the sideways action now, which is expected. We are so extended that you will expect these sideways action. Now these sideways action, we have to see, are they going to crack lower or stabilize here? That's the whole point. At this point, significant levels is what you will have to use to trade with. If we stay above 414.70 cents, we'll be fine. If we lose it, we can test 406, but that's the whole point. If we start to test 406, this will turn into a lot more of not just a multi-day weakness, but it may trigger some lower end side. But right now, price action is still strong though. Micron is also bullish. You can see also the highlighted levels that I have given to my members. It's also been a bullish trade comeback for us, and it's still bullish. All right, and well, 531 and 30 cents area becomes your next significant level support. But let's take a look at, yeah, very strong candles, guys, very strong candles. Yeah, so at this point, 545 is a 546 technical is also a support. It's also a bullish structure. Some levels will show up tomorrow, so just use those. But just so you know, right now structure will overall continue to be bullish. Even 545 and also 530, those are strong zones still on Micron, and Micron is still very strong and still in the bullish structure. All good. Now this is what I mean by the distribution phase, which is in this case an accumulation phase here, but what I should say consolidation. So that's the whole point. As I just went over other stocks as well, they are not overall bearish. Just like in this case, Micron is not bearish overall, but it's in the sideways action here. And this was a little bit of a short trade that I gave to my members, but it was back bullish above 359 area. So anyways, so that's Micron, still strong. TSM also is technically holding a bullish structure, and as long as we continue to hold above 390, everything is still fine. It's a little bit of a slow mover, but technically structure is bullish above $390. And definitely for tomorrow, if you're looking at it, 397.30 cents for intraday can be looked at. Above that, all good. Below that, at least some weakness, at least to test that zone again. 388 is possible. Then it's a slow mover, but structure is bullish right now. Last one for this video. Yes, last one for this video is Intel. Intel is still in the bullish structure. Now again, if anything pullback happens, it's just a pullback. Definitely in the extension you want to size down. But let's talk about, is there a trouble? Well, you know, not really big trouble. Definitely in the extension size down, but you're okay even until $92. Only if we lose $92, then only I consider a stronger multi-day weakness to build. But it looks like it's escaping some momentum here already. So definitely you got a little bit size down even where we are. If you have a position, I don't have any position in Intel, but if you have, always in extension size down. And then when we start to get in multi-day weakness, size down more, because you got to wait for the pullback to complete. That's all I had for you guys in this video. And with that, we'll see you in the next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.